Round one, fight! Hello and welcome to another episode of the Sunday Fix. Episode number 25. Hey, I'm talking. Episode number 25 for the week of April 4th through the 10th. My name is Steven Robles. To my right.
You got Josh Robles.
And to my left.
You got Lakeith Daniels.
And we're ready to Hadouken to the moon. Hadouken! Or stupid!
How about some Yoga Flame?
Chronic Boom!
You said Chronic Doom?
Chronic Doom!
Hey, Chronic
Gosh
Doom.
darn it, guys. How are you doing on this gloomy ass day?
Nah.
Tired.
It's a lazy thing to have like really dark light coming into this room.
It's a lazy Susan day.
I know. Before we even started this, like he was out. He knocked out for like 2 hours.
It felt good.
I got here. I had to re-download my freaking Microsoft Office so I can write down some notes and whatnot. And the whole time he was gone, he was knocked out.
It's
What
just
did you do all
It's just
day?
that time of year, you know. It's like it's gloomy. The weather is like
I thought that was usually wintertime.
no wintertime's lively.
Really?
Because we had a
What?
good time yesterday.
Wintertime is
It's Christmas time. You know, it's festivities.
well, everything's dead by then.
That
no,
sucks.
but it's like
That's nature. It's like fall is when everything's dying down, and then winter is when everything's dead,
it's just the holiday.
and then
Feeling.
spring should be when everything's coming back. You know, this is springtime. We should see birds and bees. You know, having the disgusting stuff outside. You know,
Hey, bird. I'm going to be, how about we go in the back of this tree?
I know. I don't know when you said bees have to do it with other bees. No, the birds and the bees are doing it with
That's
each
why
other.
they call it the birds and the
Hey,
bees.
old man woodpecker's gone. Let's go.
And then that guy's knocking on wood too, sticking his beak where it shouldn't belong. Duh. Anyways, guys, so I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Straight up, dude, like my wiener in the morning.
Straight up.
We don't have that much to talk about this week. This might be a short episode.
Sorry, guys.
But it's kind of a slow week. Not much to say. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot to say for other people, but this is stuff that interests us. You know, Final Fantasy releasing a trailer is cool, but I kind of want to talk about that because it doesn't ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Sorry.
So if you want to look up that stuff, Final Fantasy released a bunch of trailers. Apparently, what the episodes are going to be like full on games. Like they're gonna release 7 episodes. Here, I'm talking about it. Like I said, it wasn't. But they're gonna release in episodes when those episodes are supposed to going to be like full games. So I don't know. We'll see. But what I do have prepared for you guys to talk about.
I am.
Well,
I have prepared.
what I have prepared are some Nintendo rumors again. And I'm
meal.
sorry, I don't like talking about rumors too much, but these are I don't want to say legitimate because again they're rumors, but they're very, very what's the word?
A hearty meal of Nintendo news.
Yeah, these guys they've been verified and all that. So I'll just jump right into it, okay? So NX rumors, we have more NX rumors, okay? Reddit user his name is Untyped Hero, whose information has been verified by both Reddit and NeoGAF, and this user apparently has connections with Wii U developers who will likely have knowledge of this sort of stuff. He submitted a bucket of info for Nintendo's next console. Here's what he had to say, and I'm reading this verbatim on Reddit. As promised, I decided to share some more NX information with you. This secondhand information comes from trusted sources like last time, and I have little reason to doubt its validity. So number 1, here we go. x86 architecture. Now, this architecture, this is the same architecture that Xbox One uses and PS4 uses. And this is an obvious thing. If Nintendo wants to keep up with the times and get other people's games on their console, you're going to want an architecture that's very similar to everything else. So far, we all agree that's pretty valid, pretty legitimate, right? We think that's kind of like duh,
About time.
Yeah. Backup data to the Nintendo server, which is most likely my Nintendo. So assuming they'll have like save data stored to the cloud, so you can maybe go to other consoles and play your game from where you started. That's kind of neat. Assuming that support for an additional screen. Does that mean we can use the Wii U controller, the gamepad with it? Maybe. Does that mean we can maybe use a cell phone to control it? Maybe. A 3D. Well, yeah, we already have that with what's it called? Super Smash Bros. So maybe we have that. What do you think, Lakeith? Touching your second screen right there.
Sorry.
What are you thumbing over there?
I was looking for something. Just keep talking. I'm looking for something.
You gotta look for interest here.
It's a matter of what they're gonna offer. You know, it's like if they're gonna offer, hey, you'll be able to, you know, control with your phone or play with your phone. Then okay, that would grasp my interest because, you know, whenever I'm in the restroom, the first thing I do is whip out that penis, and then I grab my phone.
Oh,
whoa, that's gross.
Goodness
Where did you
gracious.
take this conversation?
You know what I do?
Where do you want to take it to?
Not
The bathroom.
Hey,
Not
you asked-
there.
I'm just saying it's pretty cool. I mean, the fact if you could be able to do from your phone, it would. You know, I'm at work. I want to play something. You know, it's like,
So you'd play that same Mario game on your cell phone?
you know what? Yeah, yes and no, because like I said, I'm a controller guy. I like the feel of the A button, the B button.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're playing a Mario game.
Because you have, I'll be the first one to admit it. I've downloaded simulators on my phone to play
Emulators.
I'm sorry, no, that's right. Emulators on my phone to play the Mario games, and it's not as fun because you want to press right and it's going up, and it's like
Yeah.
you know, it's. That's.
I mean, it's getting better.
It depends on the phone. I mean, it depends on the game too, because that kind of steered me away from.
Yeah.
I deleted it. I was like, I can't do this. You know.
In this case, I don't think it's going to be you'll be able to play the games from your NX to your phone. I doubt that because Nintendo's already releasing games on cell phones specifically for cell phones, so it wouldn't make too much sense to be like, yeah, you can play this NX game on your phone. So
I kind of contradicted myself. At first, I was like, yeah, I'd be the first, but then again, it's like, no.
well, you have to think about it after a while, you know. So.
Yeah.
Well, what they could do is what PlayStation does, because on your PlayStation app, you can control your PS4 using your cell phone. Have you done that yet?
No, right? No, I've
Yeah.
turned it on. I've done all that, which is pretty cool.
I do it every now and then, especially because I use my PS4 controller for my PC when I'm playing games on here. If I wanted to watch YouTube on the big screen, I would just control it with my cell phone because the PS4 controller is being used by my PC via Bluetooth, so you can't use both at the same time. So I would use that app to control my PS4 with my phone and get YouTube that way. So and it works well.
Kind of going off the topic, the same topic. One thing I don't like about the app is that you had it in order to message, you have to download that
A separate one,
separate messenger app, and it's like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Why?
I understand that, but maybe the messaging app was just it needed more space for it to be its own legitimate, its own thing. I don't know. I really haven't used the PS messaging app on my cell phone. Like I downloaded it because someone sent me something. And I was like, "Oh, what did she send me?" I was at work and I wanted to see it, and it was the dumbest. It was like pointless, but
Believe it or not, I have friends.
I did not believe that. I thought you were the loneliest man in the world.
So I've actually messaged a few friends on the PlayStation thing. I've gotten requests saying, "Hey, are you on?" And it's like, "Oh wow, it's crazy." I'm at work, and it's like, "Nah, dude, I'm not on."
No, it's because you're wanted in that COD community. You're like, "Hey man, we need you on our team.
He's the
We need you to
codfish.
carry the flag."
Yeah, so the fact that you could do that, it was pretty cool. So, and if Nintendo is gonna do something similar or the same thing, well, yeah, I mean, you want that.
Yeah.
Since we're on Nintendo, I was looking for something. See if there's any other software specs, but of course not. But I saw this picture. What do you think about that?
That's a no.
Okay, so that's a negative for sure, right?
Oh, definitely.
But I mean, if you looked at that, huh?
What?
He found a picture of quote unquote prototype.
Yeah. But
It's-
if you saw that, would it make you feel like, damn, like man, then would you buy that?
It's Nintendo, of course. I'm gonna buy it. But
I
I'm
don't
sure.
look like that. I'm just saying.
No, that's definitely a fan thing.
It's just a crossover of the
Yeah.
Xbox.
Remember,
smaller.
nothing's official. Nintendo has been extremely tight-lipped with their, NX announcements. There's nothing that is official. But this seems more plausible because of all the sources. So, but then again, we said about everything. Anyways, moving on.
Why is there? I'm sorry.
Moving on.
patent, yeah.
This can handle current gen games, ports of current gen games. So, of course, with the architecture that we were expecting, yes, it's going to be just as powerful.
So it's just basically saying they're actually gonna get good games now. Like, I mean, not good games, but more mature, like games.
Well, see, that's what they would want. But to get that, you're gonna have to sell consoles. If you're not selling consoles, companies aren't gonna try to take the time to port games over because that costs extra money.
They tried that on the Wii, correct? Didn't they have Call of Duty on the Wii?
Yeah, because that thing sold millions and millions before the other consoles did. So it made sense at that point. Yeah, everybody wants to be on that gravy train.
Yeah.
But look at the Wii U. Now they tried releasing games on it, but it cost extra money, and they didn't make that money back because it didn't sell on the Wii U.
Gotcha.
People that bought the Wii U bought Nintendo games because that's that's the audience. Right now, Nintendo only has their core audience. That's it, for the most part. Anyways,
they better step it up.
Different topic. So. It will be able to interact with smart device apps, which is kind of what we already discussed. We thought, it'd be like the PlayStation app, and it'll communicate with that. And finally, using the NX software will unlock my Nintendo rewards points. Again, these seem like educated guesses. Of course, you can use my Nintendo because they just opened that for Nintendo stuff.
So the rewards points, can you redeem those and buy games and different things in the shop? Is that?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. We discussed it in more detail, I think it was last week. But to put it short, you can redeem your coins. They're called coins. You can redeem those coins for either free games, depending on the game, whatever they have up there, or discounts.
Okay.
And you get those coins by either buying games on the eShop. You get more coins that way. Mm-hmm. Or you get the separate. Those are gold coins. Or you get the platinum coins, which you do by like doing certain missions. Yeah. Like download this app and then you'll get platinum coins and whatever. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's just starting up. I'm sure Nintendo will take it further because they do need to take it further. But for just coming out 2 weeks ago, it's not too bad.
Just don't do what Xbox does. Like it has the same thing, but usually I used to get a lot of points, and then remember when you were talking about buying the games on the console, so I did that, and then they gave me points for the games. So I was like, screw it. Kind of sucks.
What do you mean?
Like when you buy the game, you buy games, they give you points for buying things from them, right?
Okay.
So rewards points, I used to get a lot of reward points. Now when I start buying the games from the console, without buying the physical copies, I figure, okay, you're going to get points for it, but I still haven't gotten any points.
Oh, so, for physical copies?
No. For downloadable copies.
Okay, so you get points for downloading games. You're not getting points?
No.
You're not getting points for downloading games?
No.
That's weird because a lot of...
It sucks because usually that's the point. That's why I was like,
that's their way of being like, hey, buy digital, get extra, I still think they should give you points for buying physical. And I think they even said, hey, we're not taking that off the drawing board. It's possibly going to happen. But I think if you want to buy physical, you shouldn't be, held back from, points and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe it shouldn't be as much as points, but it should be a few points.
But you're buying Nintendo products. It's a loyalty program.
Because they do give you a newsletter. They'll send you a letter on email and it says, if you buy this game and that game and this game, or either one of these games, you get such and such points for the month or whatever. So you buy those games, you get the points. But it's kind of weird.
It's a cool system, and it's only obvious that they're going to keep it going with Nintendo's next platform. So, side thing really quickly that I noticed today is when Nintendo would back then. Or actually not too long ago, when Nintendo would post a video on their YouTube channel, depending if it was on Wii U or on 3DS, they would have the console name above on the video, on the thumbnail. It would say either Wii U or 3DS. Now, they only have the Nintendo logo on the bottom. It's like they're changing to something different because we're only going to have pretty much one console, as is what I'm assuming. So, I mean, obviously the Wii U and 3DS are going to be gone forever, but it's like they don't have a specific console on top. So just a thought.
So going on with that thought, so you're saying there's only going to be one console left. So saying that's it for 3DS. That's it for Wii U?
Yeah, definitely. So remember last week we talked about or whatever it was. We talked about them just stopping production on the Wii U.
But what about 3DS? They're going to stop that
3DS,
too?
I mean...
Well, 3DS has had a long run by now. It came out, 2011?
But you got the new 3DS, you got Amiibo. You're able to put Amiibo on it.
Yeah, but Amiibo is going to be... It should be in their feature plans with the NX. I don't think they're going to cut Amiibo out because it's doing pretty well.
I thought they would, though.
So
with Amiibo?
So you're saying basically the new console is going to take over for 3DS and the Wii U, right?
Yeah, because
gotcha.
The popular consensus is that the NX console is a hybrid home console / portable. That's what everyone's been thinking. And
Gotcha.
With Nintendo merging their handheld and their console, I guess their groups together, because before they were separate entities. They were completely separate. Now they're all one. In doing that, and they did this just like a year or two ago, maybe even 3. And our thinking is, well, if they're both handheld and consoles are together and they're communicating with each other, that could probably mean that the next home consoles both, because their games have to run together. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, so we're thinking, and especially because the 3DS, even though it did sell well compared to the Vita, or just compare what it could have sold, it still didn't sell that much. The original DS sold like over 100 million around the time that the 3DS is now. Now the 3DS is sitting at like 53 million, which is still good, but it's half of what the DS sold because people are playing on other consoles or on mobile. So it's like you don't need a dedicated portable. If you have a portable and a home console together, that sounds like a good idea. Anyways, any last thoughts on this before I move on to the next set of rumors, which is for Zelda?
Rumors.
Rumorville rolling.
Yeah, again, we don't have much this week, but this is what we got. And these are, again, legitimate.
Jump on the rumor train.
So,
let's go.
Are we done with the NX?
Yep.
Rumors.
No question? Okay.
No more next.
Moving on to Zelda. Emily Rogers, who is a trusted source for her Nintendo rumors, most recently, she leaked the information. Yeah, she leaked information that gave us, or the most recent leak of information she gave us that came true was the new Paper Mario game for Wii U. That game was announced like not too long after she said that we're expecting a new Wii U game. So she has really good sources. She has 3 new rumors for us from her Twitter account. Rumor number 1. Yes, Zelda is coming to both Wii U and NX. I confirmed it with a ton of people. You can choose which one to get or get both. And I'm reading from her posts. So yeah, we're getting Zelda on both consoles. That sounds good, right? We discussed why it's a good idea last week. So, yeah. Rumor number 2. I heard from multiple sources that you can choose between a male or a female as your playable character in Zelda. So for the first time in Zelda history, Link can be a boy or a girl, depending on your choosing. What do you guys think about that?
No.
I mean, it kind of kills the classic, the whole thing of Link. But I mean, I guess it's okay because it's kind of try to get girls more into the game. So I mean, I guess it's cool.
You got Zelda.
I guess it works.
You got Sheik.
Well,
yeah,
see that
you got Ponyta.
See that, but the thing, Ponyta?
I guess it works. Because
Really?
if a little girl
That's
wants,
a Pokemon.
if a little girl
Maybe
wants
it's
to play,
Epona.
like I said,
Continue your
if a
thought.
little girl wants to play as like the main character, then that's cool. She can pick, a girl. She's a female.
Yeah.
She wants to do the whole campaign as a female, then that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
And to paraphrase, because I don't know the exact quote, but Miyamoto has always said that Link, the character, is named Link because it's supposed to be a link to that character. It's supposed to link you to that world. It doesn't matter what exactly Link is, but he is that person that's supposed to get that player into their world. And if a girl wants to play and be like, I kind of want it to be more like me, then that Link should be a female, So it's something that I guess it should have been added after a while, or for a while now. I think it's a great thing. If a girl wants to play as a girl to save the land, to save the world, save Hyrule, then she should. And the way it's always been with Zelda, Josh is playing with his Boba Fett toy.
No, I'm listening. But I don't like.
Well, see, the way it's always been with Zelda is every Link is always different. It's never the same Link. One Link, the original Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time Link was like pretty far back. And then you see the Link from Wind Waker that's like hundreds and hundreds of years ahead. So if you think about it that way, it doesn't matter who that hero who is chosen to be is. It could be a girl or a boy because it's not the same Link. It doesn't always have to be. We live in progressive.
Doesn't have to be.
We
But
live in progressive times now.
But the way it's presented is he's a dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a dude though. I mean, Link and Zelda never got together.
It
anyways.
was kinda-
I'm gonna stick with my.
it's a good marketing thing, I mean,
I guess so.
if a little girl wants, like I said, she wants to get into it and play, and she wants to have a girl be the main character of the game, the campaign. I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not?
So
we have Laura Croft saving the
Is he
world.
gonna save
A guy?
Zelda or Zelda?
No,
Hey,
she can
I mean,
save Zelda if she wants to.
Yeah, she can still save the chick. I mean, it's just
It's just a girl
girl
saving the
power.
world. What's
then
wrong with
then
that?
it's kind of like girl power. You get more girls involved. Yeah.
Dude, it's
I
equality.
mean, it's great. It's a great marketing standpoint. You know, if you look at it that way. I mean,
well, not
A lot
only
of games- a lot
not
of
only
games do
marketing,
that
but it's
too.
just it's
pretty cool.
we should be moving on from,
fine. When I get the game, I'm just gonna make it a boy.
Yeah, sure. That's all
Go
good.
right
That's why
ahead.
that's why the option's there.
The way it's supposed to.
Oh boy. Sigh. Rumor number 3 and the last rumor for Zelda is get ready for this, guys, because this is brand new.
I'm sitting down.
Just
I'm
like
waiting.
with the whole female Zelda or Link, there is voice acting for most of the characters except Link. So for the first time in Zelda history, besides the whole besides all of that, we're actually going to have voice acting for the characters, the non-playable characters.
Nice.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, that's obviously a good thing, right?
Way to step it up.
Josh, is that too different for you?
No, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. I'm glad it's coming.
It would feel weird if Link would talk, though.
That's
my
why.
thing.
Yeah,
it's like, no, why is he talking? Shut the hell up.
yeah. And then,
Where's my horse going? What?
there's a bunch of heroes out there that's
A fairy.
that's quiet. You know,
Where's my net?
that's pretty much what we say when we actually play in the game. Oh, fairy! Oh, where's my net? I can put it in a bottle, so when I die, I'll be revived.
Hurry up and get it away. You're too slow, bro.
See ya.
My only fear is that even though voice acting can be a really cool thing, if it's bad voice acting, it can totally ruin everything.
See, that's the thing where Nintendo or the producers and the creators are going to have to get really, they have to get through their head that it can't be like animated cheesy. It has to be
Well, it depends on what they're going for. I mean, they can go for animated cheesy, but if it's
gonna
works,
be gonna be like a Toon Link, then okay, fine.
Oh,
But
it's not gonna be Toon Link.
If it's gonna be the Epic Link, freaking
Or if it's gonna be
the background, the world is like epic. If that's gonna be like that, and the orchestra and everything, it better be.
Or if it's going to be Link who hits home runs on Smash Brothers, I agree.
What?
I said if there's going to be a Link who hits
No, I
home
heard
runs
what
on
you
Smash
said. I
Brothers.
don't understand what you mean.
Because I play on Smash Bros. Whenever I play, I use Link so I can hit home runs with the sword. You know what I'm saying?
Home runs?
Yeah, when you hit people,
Since when was-
bam, they hit the screen and it's like, yeah, gotcha.
Honestly, I was about to say since when
fun.
has Smash Bros. Been a baseball game, but they actually have a
It's
mini
fun.
game that's called Home Run.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Donkey Kong's the best at it, but yeah,
Yoshi's pretty good. He do that little flutter jump. I got pretty far. I think it was on. Yeah, Josh is doing that little flutter thing with his fingers. On Melee, I think we used a Yoshi. We got the record.
Why is Yoshi in that game?
Yoshi's adorable. What do you have
Why
against
is
Yoshi?
Game.
Why did
I
we
hate
use Yoshi?
Luigi actually.
Because we just said we had the flutter jump, so it's like it inflicts a shit
Oh, that's
load
right.
of
No,
damage.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way of doing it. I'm sure there are people that have better ways.
So if you got Yoshi, you got to get rid of Luigi in that game. Just saying.
What do you have against green?
I just don't like
You
Luigi.
not like Irish people?
I love Irish people.
Why do you hate the color green? Because Yoshi's green for the most part, and Luigi's green.
Luigi's just an idiot though in that game.
No,
he
he has more personality than anybody in the Mushroom Kingdom.
He has no cool moves. He's just pointless.
I mean, he's taller. He has a different jump.
Yeah, but Mario just uppercut him and it's over.
Luigi can uppercut, dude.
He just kind of jumps around. Have it go
on Smash Brothers. If you get right near somebody and you do that uppercut, it's a one-hit KO.
It's like
Luigi can be
how
overpowerful.
about he just jumps on Yoshi, they lay an egg and just hop off into the sunset with their flutter jumps.
Speaking of Sunset, you guys remember the game Sunset Riders?
Sunset Riders.
It was that one. I think it was a Konami game. It's the arcade game where you're a cowboy. It's like a cowboy beat 'em up. It's it's side scrolling and.
Oh yeah.
I want to play that game. I was looking for it on Steam, but it's not on there. I was upset. I really wanted to play that game. So, anyways, back to Zelda. Voice acting. If they do it wrong, it can totally ruin this whole goddamn thing.
They're not. See, that's the
But
thing. They're not, though.
We have faith in Nintendo. But just remember this, though. Remember this. Super Mario Sunshine, I believe, is the only Mario game that has voice acting.
I hated those.
And it was horrible. The sound was off. It's like it was really quiet. It was awkward.
They use orchestra right in the background for that. For the music?
No,
that was Galaxy.
That was Galaxy.
I'm sorry.
No, Sunshine was one
with the water.
It was tropical. Yeah.
With the stupid dancing. What are they called?
It was El Delfino. I forgot what the inhabitants were called.
Ugly.
It could be Delfino people. I don't know.
What's the last name?
I don't know. It means dolphin.
Delfino.
So yeah, any last thoughts on this before we move on?
Oh, dolphin.
Shut up.
They should put a dolphin in the game instead of Yoshi.
They had dolphins in Mario World.
Those are cool. Yeah.
They were only on one level and they wore little
cool.
goggles. They wore goggles.
Yep.
Oh, goggles.
Goggles.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Dolphins on Super Mario World,
Yeah.
on the Japanese version.
Were they evil dolphins?
No.
Oh.
But Yoshi could eat them.
What? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How come they didn't bring that to us?
I don't know. It was probably
That'd be
something they
great.
didn't want to do, but they left in. But when they ported it over to, or when they moved it to the West, they took that I don't want to call it a feature, but they took it off. They removed that.
Those are cool games, though.
It's one of my favorite Mario games of all. No, it probably is my favorite Mario game of all time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and all the different color Yoshis.
Oh yeah, the
Yoshi.
yellow, the blue, the red, and the green.
Was it purple? Was it purple? Or was it like a bluish?
I called it
purple?
blue.
Yeah.
Hey, pop quiz.
Go
Wiki.
ahead. Go.
What was
Tick, tick,
the red
tick,
Yoshi
tick,
special
tick,
power?
Tick, 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 tick. Maybe fire? I don't remember.
Nope.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was fire.
The red Yoshi?
Oh.
Yeah, you got a Koopa.
No,
and
I
every
thought
color.
it was.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
No.
I'm
This
thinking
is
of
for
blue.
The key.
I'm
It's
sorry.
for the key. Okay, so it shoots fire whenever you get a Koopa shell.
Uh-huh.
What about green?
Green
That's Yoshi.
Yoshi. That's just regular Yoshi. isn't
That's
it?
right.
He can do fire too when he gets a certain
It's
eat
for
a
the
certain
key.
thing, right?
Yeah. Okay, what about blue?
Blue
Fly.
Yoshi.
Shut the hell up.
There you go. He gets
Oh,
the little
I thought you-
wings.
I said 3 times it's for the key.
He gets the little
Oh,
wings on his
sorry.
back. Thanks, Josh.
Yes,
I
okay.
appreciate it.
Final one. I chose this one because it's the hardest
We
one.
stick together.
I know this one.
The yellow one.
Yeah, what does he do?
He's like the star or something. I don't know what he does.
Oh.
He stomps.
He stumps.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You get a yellow. You get the yellow Yoshi. You get a Koopa. If you jump, it kind of stomps and it hurts whatever's around
Oh,
you.
okay, I got you. I
The
remember.
most useless.
I never really got him because it was kind of like, who
Because it's the
wants
most
him?
useless one.
Yeah, I wanted the fire and the wings.
I always wanted the blue one, the winged
Yeah.
one.
That's like when you hold the turtle shell in your mouth, you can fly, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Until he swallows it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Josh is doing the whole.
And then when you do the flames, he
Booka,
shoots
booka.
three flames, right?
Three flames.
Yeah, those are the only two I wanted. I didn't care about the yellow one.
Yeah, yellow one can kicks my butt.
Uh-huh.
Kiss my butt.
Suck
Kicks
it,
my
yellow
butt.
Yoshi.
Kicks. Tested mother approved. Moving on. It's a tiny little thing before I move on to the next real topic. Just tiny.
Real small.
Yeah. Nintendo's logo
Yeah,
for the past
they're
like
changing
10
it?
years. It was it was blue or it's blue. Goddamn, it was gray for the Wii and the 3DS or silver, whatever. It was gray. It's now back to red, the way it used to be.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh man, trying to jazz it up a
Look
little
at
bit.
that.
What kind of
Going-
red though? Just like red, or like
it looks just
orange
like
red, or
no, it's red.
Oh, okay.
The letters, the font is
Yeah.
colored red, and it's still white. Before
Nice.
it was everything was silver, gray, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, look at that. It's like they're going back in time.
Trying to jazz it up a little
Gotta go
bit.
back in time.
Like that.
Going retro.
Going retro. Speaking of retro, this next topic has nothing to do with retro unless you talk about Street Fighter 2. And I swear to you, this is the last time I'm bringing up this freaking game.
Sure.
Yes, until something significantly great happens. So, Street Fighter 5. We all know how we feel about that game.
Ugh.
The producer, Yoshinori Ono, spoke to Game Informer about the crap single-player component of Street Fighter 5, the thing that we all talk crap about. Here are some quotes. I think it's safe to say that we underestimated the popularity of some of the single-player features. Duh. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it together, Yoshi.
What?
I said, get it together, Yoshi. That's his name.
Yeah, he was right. Yoshinori.
I know I'm right.
Idiot.
Steve-O. I know I'm right.
That said, we are excited about the 2 all-new single-player modes, Character Story and Survival.
I'll believe it when I see it.
We have plans to continue and refine and expand onto those experiences. So, listening to that, taking that in, he's not really mentioning anything about the arcade mode that we're all talking about. Okay, whatever. They're making the single-player modes they have there better. Fine. It might be just as good. Who knows? Finally, we understand that if we had more features ready at launch, it probably would have been better received by some of our more casual fans who tend to enjoy Street Fighter more via single-player content as opposed to competitive play. So, yeah, these are all obvious things that they should have known, but I guess it's kind of nice knowing that they are, accepting it, mentioning it. So that's all we had to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
But yeah, what do you think, Josh?
Well, I'm straightening up my boom here.
Nothing we haven't said before.
Exactly.
Come at the frog here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care. Just,
Joshua Robles
I was
here.
looking forward to playing my game
Yeah.
the way I usually played my game. Now it's not my game anymore. It's the way they want us to play it. So
Yeah.
F you.
Looky. Hey, are you still gonna buy that on PC so we can possibly play cross-platform?
Which one? The Street
Street
Fighter?
Fighter 5. Yeah, you can buy it on Steam on your PC. Play
Yeah,
it
I
that
kind
way.
of talked myself out of it though, man. I don't know. It just seems
Why?
like
Why? What was the reason why?
it seems like it might be a waste of money.
You know what we should do instead? You know what we should do instead?
What would you do?
We should get Mortal Kombat XL.
That's a. You know, I'm going to for the Xbox though. I'm going to.
We should, and then we'll. For Xbox, no, but I want to play online with you. We should play it on Steam.
He doesn't want to get Steam.
It's free. You have a lot of memory. You have a lot of memory on your computer, right?
Yeah. When I get into that, then I don't want to get like crazy into it. Then just start neglecting my console because I like the console.
Okay, we'll get.
Actually, I'll get Steam. I'll download it this week.
We'll
I'll
get
put
into
it
that
out.
after the break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll talk more nonsense because that's all we got left. Stick around, baby. Like honey. I thought that was Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses for a second. Welcome back, y'all. Ooh, there's words in this. What the hell is this?
That's because in part 4.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb. All right, Josh. Who's providing the music for this episode? Who do we got here?
Today we have Steamage. It's Street Fighter. It's obviously the themes for Street Fighter. It's called Sweep the Leg.
Sweep the leg. What?
Sweep the Leg.
Sweep
Nice.
the leg.
Sweep the leg.
It's one of my favorite things to yell
Yoga
out of
flame.
nowhere. Just when there's an argument or something like that, just be like, sweep the leg. It makes no sense, but it makes me laugh.
Card
With
game?
using both fists, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yoga flame.
All right, sorry, I was taking something out of my teeth. All right, guys. So, yeah, we're pretty much out of topics to talk about here. So let's go to games you played this week. Josh, what you play this week? And I go to you because you're just. I'm looking right at you. I could have been looking at the key, but
Please look at me.
I've been finally getting back into my Call of Duty mode. The
boy.
times that I have been playing were very off and on. It would be like 1 week, 2 days. The other week, nothing. The next week, nothing. The other week, nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
I pictured you playing that game like every time you come back from work. It's the first thing you do. You just explode out of your clothes.
First
and-
thing I do every time I come out of work is I go play with Sammy and Ezra.
Call of Duty?
No.
Oh, okay.
We'll do whatever. We'll like play Legos or whatnot. But this week I was able to play. Not just Call of Duty. I ran into something called...
A door.
No.
You ran into a door.
That was last week. Mino Monsters 2.
Oh, yes. You were showing me this earlier today, actually.
Yes.
It's on your mobile device, is it
Yes,
not?
it's Android's take on Pokemon.
Pokemon. Do you catch them all in this game, too?
No. You start off... It's just the fighting sequence. You know, one monster's on the other side, the other one's on the other side. You have HP, you have powers, and sort of thing. You battle until you beat, and you keep going on to your journey. Except you don't have a Nash, you don't have a Misty,
You don't have a trainer.
you don't have a Brock.
So you pretty much you take you're just a monster, and you're a group of monsters. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean you get monsters as you go on your little quest or journey. The way it starts off is a battle between two monsters, and they're fighting over what's going to happen to their world. One is good, one is evil. Obviously, the evil wants to destroy everything because it's his world. The good wants to keep it from getting destroyed because there's more monsters out there that need to live and prosper and whatever, you know.
So Hitler?
Yeah, it's your typical bad guy type of thing.
I mean, I was saying, the bad guy wants a certain way, but there's other people that aren't his. They don't look his.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Sorry.
You meet certain monsters on the way of your journey. You make friends. You have side missions. It's a beautiful. It's gonna sound kind of dorky and geeky, but it's a beautiful game. The way they animated the monsters and stuff, it's really nice. It's Pokemon, but on Android type of thing.
Is it when you walk around? Is that like Pokemon as well? Or no?
No. It's kind of like you guys ever played Angry Birds? You beat one mission and it's kind of like a little map, and then you go to one coin or in one spot. You go to the next spot. You just jump from spot to spot to spot.
Plants vs Zombies 2 kind of look like that. Kind of like a Mario. How Mario 3.
You can say
like
like that. Yeah. I think Angry Birds because I've been playing that as well.
Yeah.
So you just do that. You go through certain little quests, and then it's like the little things you step on to go to each thing. Yeah. The small ones are just the typical path, and then the big one is like the boss.
Okay. Yeah.
That's pretty much what you do. You just keep going until you're done with whatever the game is. Okay, there's in-purchase apps. It's free to download.
How do you go about getting more monsters into your group?
You either buy them or you make friends.
How do you make friends?
You run into them during the quest.
Okay,
they'll join your pack kind of thing.
So you don't have to battle them and be like, hey, if
you'll battle them. Battle them. Some of you'll battle them like, hey, I'm gonna join your quest because you have candy or whatever.
They really candy?
They have candy in this game,
yeah. Everybody loves candy.
Mm-hmm. So I thought it was cool because you can't download Pokemon on, obviously.
Not yet. Not until Pokemon Go comes out.
You haven't been able to till that comes out, but until then, you'll have this.
It's the closest Pokemon experience on your cellular device.
It's pretty cool. It's a little. I mean, it has its big differences and it has its little differences and it has the same quirks and stuff like that.
It's a little big differences.
Yeah,
Little Big Planet. You have a 3DS. You can just buy a Pokemon game.
Oh, I know, but I can't take my 3DS to work.
Oh yeah,
what do you mean? It's a portable. It's meant for.
Yeah, but it's a big bulky portable. I can't.
Oh, it's bulky.
I mean, I'm just saying I can be on my forklift and I'll be able to stop and I have to whip out my freaking 3DS XL out of my pocket and flip it open and.
Well, that's the only XL you have in your pants, is it?
Oh my God. I'm just saying it's like on my phone where the minimal thing I take to work is my phone, my pencils, my pens. That's it, So, I mean, it's different. It's just something different that I ran into. I was like, hey, and it didn't disappoint because it wasn't cheesy.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean, the monsters talk to each other and whatnot, and it's...
Well, that's interesting you bring that up because I don't know if it was this... No, I think it was yesterday morning. For some reason, I was like, I wonder if there are any Mario clones on the Android store. So I was just looking, and there's a crap ton. Obviously, there's a crap ton.
Oh, yeah.
But the one I went and downloaded was one called, I forgot the name, but it had to do with leprechauns. And this whole game, it looked just like Mario. I think even the first
Leps World 3?
Yes.
I got it on my phone.
I think the first level was very similar to World 1-1 of Mario 1.
Looks like it.
But it plays very similarly, and it is weird to use. I love how you're crunching in the mic, too.
All right.
You use the buttons, or the touchscreen buttons, and it worked decently well, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to... Exactly. Lakeith just showed a screenshot. I thought the buttons were going to be worse, but it worked well enough. Which just kind of goes to show that maybe it's not as precise, but if you make the levels where you don't need to be as precise, it still works.
So. I think I'm going to download this from my phone, Steve-O.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
I'm going to give it a shiznot.
The way I feel about that, if it's a clone of a Mario game, fine. If it's the actual Mario game, it's going to piss me off.
Well, I mean, but you never know. You got to play it. I mean, what if it works
I had an emulator on my phone before for, the Lost Worlds, the Lost Levels, and all. I mean, it would play just like if I was playing the game. The only thing that sucked was you don't have the physical buttons.
That's his point.
It's the control.
Yeah, I like
it
having the buttons.
fine.
But
Everything
other
looks
than that,
fine.
other than that, it was still good. I mean,
See, the thing is, those games, especially like Lost Levels,
Yeah.
that game was extremely difficult. That game was built around having a controller. If Nintendo decided to make a Mario game that's a platformer, all they would have to do is just not make it so too precise.
But-
they can give you more room to,
But you can play the same emulator on your Windows 10 PC with the controller, and you're probably just fine.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about cell phones specifically.
Yeah.
And with the touchscreen buttons,
Yeah.
and like I said, if it's not like you have to press a button at a certain time, if they don't make it that precise, then I think it'll work okay.
It works fine. It just bothers me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
bothered.
It bothers me enough to where I'm going to delete it.
And I'm sure it bothers Nintendo to have to do that, but they understand that nowadays that's where a lot of their audience is going to anyways. So they kind of have to adapt to the times, because otherwise they're going to be releasing it only on Nintendo consoles. And as of right now, if you look at the Wii U, it's only like 10 million consoles as opposed to like 100 million cell phones. Over 100 million, so billion.
Over.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Very.
It's a lot.
So, Nintendo hates it too. That's why they resisted for so long. But, So, yeah, that's interesting that you're playing on your cell phone, because, Laki, you said that you bought some games on your phone too, right?
Well, I was
Or
playing.
you downloaded or something?
Yeah, I was playing a game called War Inc. We tried to do the Clash of Lords, and me and Josh couldn't link up for some reason.
I remember that
So
conversation.
then I went to War Inc. and it's a pretty cool game. It's kind of the same thing, but with tanks and soldiers and marines, and so I've been playing that, and it's pretty fun.
So I'm sorry, I should know what this is, but those types of games, it's like a strategy game, right? You build your armies, you build fortresses or something,
Yeah,
or
you pretty much attack other people's fortress or their base. But I mean, now it's kind of like when you look at other people's, you're like, oh man, look at all that.
It's about who's stronger.
yeah, pretty much. Who's been playing?
Who's
longer?
leveled up the
Yeah,
most.
Exactly.
Although, don't get me wrong, there's this thing on Clash of Lords.
Clash of Lords.
Crash.
I said Clash.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Okay, this is
I might have said Crash.
so
Sorry.
whatever. Sorry, my bad.
Clash of Lords 2. There's a thing called the arena. You go and you pretty much battle your heroes. You see who's stronger. You go from one side to the other side. They just come right in the middle of the game, and they just start battling out.
Do you have any input?
Yeah. Huh?
Do you have any input, or is it just however you're?
It's just because I was saying earlier that the stronger you are, the more leveled up you are, the harder it's gonna be to beat you. Not true. I'm at my guys are finally at level 120. I would battle guys that were at 90, 85, maybe like 102, and I was like 120, and they beat the crap out of me. I'm like, how in the hell do do guys like that level beat me? They have extra add-ons, type of there's this like sledgehammer thing that you put that they have that you can give them. It makes them a lot. Their hit makes it a lot stronger.
Right.
Their HP is weak, but their
defense is really high up.
Yeah. So they'll hit you like 3 times and you're dead.
Okay. Wait. So in this particular mode, do you have any input? Is it kind of like, okay, you're gonna battle this whoever? It's another real person. Is it a real person? Like you're battling?
It could be a real person. No, yeah.
Mainly it's real people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when you do this mode, do you just be like, okay, I want to see how much stronger mine is compared to yours? You go to that mode and they do like a battle.
So you go to the mode. I'm right here. Right?
Okay.
It's called Arena.
Okay.
You go in. You enter. You get it to win HP points, I think, or experience points. You get it to win experience points. It goes from the weakest to the strongest.
Okay.
To the foe of the day. The foe of the day is the top guy, or
The foe du jour.
yeah. It's just if you beat him, this is how much experience points you get, and if you get a certain amount, you earn rank rewards. This is just in the hero arena.
Okay.
So, okay, for instance, I'm gonna battle foe of the day with mine. Okay, go in.
The foe du jour.
Yeah.
Du jour.
So you're here, they're there, and if you want to start it, fine, you start it. See, they're all at 120, 134. My guys are all flat 120. So you enter, and it's kind of like, okay, I guess it's auto battle for them.
Right, so you just watch them fight.
And it's not auto battle for me, though. I can use my power-ups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, the reason why I kept asking was because, do you guys remember the game, not the game, excuse me, the show, I think it's called Ultimate Warrior or something like that, where it's like they would take like a group of people from one point of time and they would battle them against someone else. And,
like Kangaskhan versus...
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought, where it's like they would get all this information and they would put it into a computer, and then the computer would simulate a battle to see who was stronger. That's kind of what I was thinking with this. That's what I want to figure out.
It's just you're auto battling the opponent. I'm battling the opponent on auto battle. So if they beat it's kind of like if you're the foe of the day, they beat a certain amount of people to get to that spot. And if they just say that they're done playing, well, they're gonna get it. I guess the AI uses its strategies that it used before on certain people. When you play against them, when it's on auto battle, it'll use certain tactics and what it used to win to get to that certain point. If the person's not actually playing, it's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway,
and that's what game is that?
Clash of Lords.
Clash of Lords, and then Lakeith played War Inc. We didn't really talk about that too much, but it's kind of like Clash of Lords.
Same thing.
It's kind of it's Clash of Clans, except it's just a totally different type of thing.
Yeah,
it's like
a different
setting.
thing. Just a different thing. Yeah. So I mean, it's cool. I would like to find a cell phone game that we can all play together. That would be nice, so we can review it together. But I haven't found one just yet.
I don't know if you have to be on like Android or if all has to be.
I think if you're on
it, or it has to be all on iOS or whatever, or Apple.
What I would think is that if you're on Android, you can only play other Android users, as far as I know.
But is that Windows or is that Android?
This is Windows.
Yeah, that's probably why we can't play.
Yeah, it's Windows. Windows 10.
Well, speaking of games that we can play together, Josh, we played a game yesterday. One game that I've been super excited for a very long time. I've mentioned in this show before, Ultimate Chicken Horse. It was that game where you can play as either a raccoon,
a horse,
a chicken, a horse, obviously, and a sheep.
It seemed pretty cool when I saw you guys playing it.
Yeah, pretty much, Josh. Help me explain this. You fight everybody else. The main goal of the game is to go from start to finish, right?
Start to finish without getting hurt, or getting hurt the least.
Well, here's the thing: you go from start to finish, and everybody has a chance to put a certain platform or hazard into the map or into the course.
And they're weighted from the start point to the end point.
Right. So everybody has a chance to put one down. And it can be a piece of wood. It can be a ball in chain, or a saw on a whatever circular
teleporter.
Yeah, teleporter. And what you have to do is go from beginning to end. But if everybody makes it to the end, the course is too easy, so nobody gets points. So you try to put hazards or something to hold people back from getting to the end. So
each person, after each unsuccessful or successful what is it? What would you say? Round. You have either the option to, as it progresses, you either have the option to add a hazard or eliminate a hazard.
Oh yeah, one of the items is a bomb. You can blow it up, but it does take your turn.
So you gotta figure out. It's tactical. I mean, it's kind of you have to use your strat. You have to be strat.
Yeah, you have to make it hard enough for everyone else, but kind of easy enough for you to make it to the end too.
Right. If you put that hazard or eliminate that hazard, you got to figure out. You got to for sure know that you're going to be able to do it,
or at least take into account that you can also screw yourself over and not make it.
Right.
So we've been playing that. My nephews they love that game. Lakeith's son loves that game. He does. Play it all day. And
ages from 5 to 10 so far, and they're loving it. I have Sammy go home and say, "Do you have this game?" And
I'm loving it. I mean, my sister, someone who doesn't play that game, she's looking forward to playing it after the podcast too. No. It's extremely fun. It's a great party game. There are a couple modes where you can play everybody at the same exact time, or you can play one controller mode and
I still
everyone
haven't played
takes.
it yet.
Yeah,
But I want to play it.
We should play right after this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We can do the one controller mode where it's like, okay, we all choose what we want with one controller, and then everyone has a turn. Kind of like playing Mario. You know how you play Mario, you play a course, and if you die, you give it to the next person. It's Luigi's turn, you beat it. Yeah,
I'm having a lot of fun with Leprechaun Mario though.
he's liking that. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the acorns.
Like I said, it's if you make the game where it's like you don't have to be too precise, the touch screen controllers can work. But
Hey, this one is actually responds pretty good.
yeah.
I'm amazed.
It's pretty good. But Ultimate Chicken Horse, a game I've been extremely excited about, and I've blabbered on for a very long time. It's finally out, and we're finally playing it, and I'm having fun. I cannot wait to play it. Who's your favorite little character so far from that game? Because it's very adorable animation. It's kind of, I don't want to call it cel shaded, but it looks really cartoony. The graphics.
Yeah,
they have adorable little dances.
I mean,
the raccoon does like a little
the way
wave
the way it was for me is like, okay, whenever Steve comes over and we start to play that game, is that he's always the damn raccoon.
The raccoons.
So we have no choice to either be a chicken, a sheep, or a horse.
Hey,
I don't like the way the horse looked.
We just got a squirrel.
I eliminated. Oh, okay.
We just got a squirrel today. We unlocked the squirrel.
Okay, cool. So
his little dance is he jump ropes with his tail. He's white.
So in my case, I can't use the raccoon ever. So I have to either be a sheep. I mean, the horse. I like the horse. I saw the little chicken. I don't know why when I think of chicken, I think of the little chicken hawk from Looney Tunes.
Little glasses.
Yes.
I say that, boy.
No, that's Foghorn.
Well, I know,
No,
but you're always
yeah.
talking to the chicken hawk.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little chicken hawk. Remember the little chicken hawk?
But they're always together.
You
So-
hunt yourself a chicken hawk, boy.
So that's why I didn't choose. So I chose a little sheep. For me, the sheep has the funniest
Dance?
No, the funniest emotions. I guess. I don't know. That's just the way I saw it.
Yeah, because every character has a little dance. If you press if you have a PS4 controller, so it's triangle. But in Xbox, what's the top one? Is it Y?
What? What do you say?
The Xbox controller. Is it the Y button? The one way on top. If you press that button, they do like a little dance, and the raccoon does like a little sway, like a whoo, back and forth.
Did the Xbox One controller work yesterday?
Yes, the Xbox One controller worked perfectly.
Okay,
That 360 did not work.
It's meant to be.
It's like it was meant to be.
Oh, so to answer the question, sheep.
So his is a
Sheep.
sheep. Mine is obviously
You
raccoon.
seem like a sheep kind of guy.
Well, look
I
at his
mean, my
hair. He's the black sheep.
Oh, whoa! I didn't say
Not
all that.
not like that.
No, I'm the black
My
sheep. What are you
hair's-
talking about? I'm the middle child of the family.
Me too. I mean,
How are you the
that's
middle
how I
child?
feel. I'm the black sheep.
Because I'm number 3.
Sarah's the middle child, man.
Well, she's number 2.
Yeah, but okay, see,
She's the middle.
look at it this way. When they were younger, it's like it was Josh and Sarah, so it was
It
easy
was
to
me and
manage
Sarah
both.
for like 10 years.
Yeah, it was for them for a very long time. And then I popped out very late, and it's like, you're the last one, Steve.
Whee!
That's all you want to
Yeah,
have.
but you're like, well, I don't know.
You're like what? Not
Yeah,
one of the
You're like
kids.
the miracle child. Though.
You're not one of
Because
the
you
kids.
survived a exploded.
Yeah, but that's later on in life. But then we got Audrey, who was the accident, and it's like, oh, now she's a little one. She's the one we have to talk to all the time. And
She
I'm
was
like,
the chosen
Hey,
one.
I was just here. I was just
Okay.
what I do.
That's the way you see it.
She was the
but the way
chosen
I
one.
see it is that I think Audrey's the black sheep.
hey.
To me, this is my eyes because I got along with you well. We were like best friends for like we're best friends till now. I mean,
Yeah. But
So I mean, and
love you,
Sarah,
bro.
you're also the one that got me fat. Thank you.
Sarah and I had this love-hate relationship where we just like we would laugh and we
Call each other terrible names.
or we'd hit each other. We'd like
Oh, it's like a star. What?
Well, see,
Sorry.
when I was younger, one of the things I remember you guys called each other, it just stuck to my brain for some
Fat?
reason. Fat lard.
oh fat lard, yeah,
Yeah.
you fat lard.
It was popular in the 90s.
I had no idea what the hell that meant. I just heard you guys call each other that all the time. But
You stupid fat lard.
you guys
Right,
get mad at each other.
That
But-
sucks. Your sister loves you now, though. She
I
loves
don't,
She
I
loves
don't have-
everybody.
I don't have a problem with Sarah. at all.
She loves everyone.
Like I said, Sarah. Then we always had a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, because you it's just the little brother, big brother, little brother. You
Yeah.
guys were a year apart.
Yeah.
You guys were just about a year apart.
The one I well, for a certain point, the one I couldn't stand was Audrey.
Well, because you guys were way apart, you know.
It's because you guys were both.
She was born in 1993. You're born in 1983. It's a whole decade apart.
She was a baby, and she got everything she wanted, and you were jealous.
Well, so did I.
I had to say that.
Yeah, Josh was the baby. Was number one, so you got everything.
That's what I said. He was jealous.
And at that point,
somebody's trying to take my throne.
And at that point, mom and dad were still a young couple, a relatively young couple, you know. So they wanted to give all the attention to you the first two because that's what it was for a very long time.
Ask Sarah and Audrey. Ask him, who was the one that was most spoiled?
You?
Yeah, of course.
Me?
No,
not
Yoshua.
Oh, yeah.
I got everything I want.
You know what?
Who's the one who's still most spoiled?
You know what I just
Josh.
You know what I just pictured? When Audrey was born.
Suck it, Audrey.
Just like on The Simpsons, you just look at her. She's like, meet Audrey. You're like, I hate you. Like on The Simpsons when Bart tells Lisa.
Yeah.
That's the way I see your guys' relationship.
Oh, snap. Sorry.
That
was a crazy level, Steve.
Anyway,
how did we get here?
I don't know. It was funny though.
You guys are reminiscing
about
who's the middle child.
We got here because we were talking about Ultimate Chicken Horse and the sheep and your hair is darker, so I said black sheep, and then I'm the black sheep, and you're like, I'm the black sheep, and then our family got mixed in there somehow. I don't know. Maybe that's just a sign that we were pretty much done with the episode for now.
It's a fun game though.
It's very fun. We're gonna play it right afterwards.
One game I do want to talk about, and I want to throw it out there, is the Kingdom Hearts game on Google app. It finally came out.
I saw that when I was looking for games on my phone when I downloaded the Leprechaun one.
Yeah,
I saw it and I was like, "Ooh, Kingdom Hearts!" I'm curious, and then it wasn't Kingdom Hearts like traditional, right? Am I right?
Yes and no. It broke tradition because you get to choose if it's either a female or male to play.
Oh, like Zelda.
Yeah, it's gay like that. So
hey, come on, man.
So it's I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan. My wife is. So it's like I was like, hey, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I forgot to tell you, it finally came, and I was like, what? She's like, Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, it's not out yet. And she's like, no, the one on Google apps. And I'm like, oh, really? So she was all downloading it, and she was anticipating, and it took forever to download, and she started playing. Well, she barely started playing, and she was like, oh, I guess you get to choose what there's like tribes, I guess, because there's certain coins you choose what you want to be. Okay. You get to choose if you're a guy or girl. You can the avatar could be blonde, it could be brunette, it can be a guy, it could be a girl, fat, skinny, whatever. And that's pretty much all I know about it. My point is that she said the way she said it, she said it's finally out. So I'm assuming there's people out there who are looking forward to playing this game. So this game is finally out on Google Play.
There you go. I'll download it after we're done here because I'm curious too. I didn't download it because I was like, oh, it's maybe not the whole Kingdom Hearts thing, and I kind of do want a Mario clone, so I just went with that Leprechaun game that Lakeith seems to be enjoying quite a bit.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Stupid Leprechaun guy, but I mean, it has the same feel. I mean, like I said, it's really responsive. Yeah, it's fun, and they change it up a little bit, so it's kind of like, oh but man, I wasn't expecting
exactly
that.
What they're going
exactly. So.
Right. Neato. We'll talk about that later. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. Those who did. My name is Steven Robles. You want to find me on Twitter or almost anywhere. I'm changing my stuff around, so everything's going to be Esteban2190. Esteban2190. Josh, where can you find you?
Everything's pretty much the same like I usually say. It's Drummer Dude 33. Dude is DOO3. Look me up on
DOD.
PSN. DOOD33.
And Lakeith, we're gonna find you.
Darkest 33, DARKESS33. That's Xbox Live.
Only on Xbox Live because he has no other means of communication other than his cell phone, which he will not give away for you because you guys are not his family. Thank you guys for joining us. We shall see you next week, hopefully with more stuff. Later.